Healing did not make me love conflict. In the past, conflict meant the end of a relationship, the end of a friendship, or the relationship was going to change drastically and never be the same again. Even now, healed and grounded, I still feel that tension because it doesn't go away. Because my body remembers what conflict used to cost me. But my mind, now as the healed version of Kerah, I react differently. I move differently. I used to hate conflict so much that I would rush a conversation because I did not like the feeling of that tension. I wanted to get rid of that discomfort. So I would try to rush the conversation so we can have it and get it over with and be done with it. Or I would avoid the conversation. I think I was more so of I had anxious avoidant attachment. I would avoid the conversation altogether because I didn't feel safe to have the conversation. I wasn't processing fully. So I would end up having the conversation more than once because I would spend more time managing my tone, managing the emotions of the other person for this future conversation. I wanted to make sure I say things right so they won't get offended. I want to make sure that my tone is not too loud, make sure that I'm not too aggressive, making sure that I can get my point across, explaining however many times I need to explain just so they get it. But it never worked out that way. I was rehearsing my lines. I was rehearsing instead of reflecting. Tone policing myself, managing their emotions. I was trying to say the right thing so they wouldn't get defensive and leave. That was true. That was something I had to really face myself and say. I was policing my tone so they wouldn't leave. You know how hard that is to admit to yourself? Do you know how hurtful that is to know that you abandoned yourself because you were afraid somebody was going to leave? And even more so, to know that you were choosing people who would leave you after a moment of conflict.